Welcome to the Drunk Tank, the sports podcast where the takes are hot and the drinks ice cold. Live from the Drunk Tank Sports Studio, it's your host, Public Drunk and Gage the Yam Man. Yeah, man, what's up, buddy?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Doing good. First day of October.
Yes, sir. October 1st. That would be the first
October
day.
1st. You're right, it is. I know we're filming on a Wednesday this week, a couple days late, but what was on the drink menu this weekend?
I had a little bit of Jack, just straight Jack.
Oh, just
You know,
straight Jack, no
I
chaser.
needed, I no, just Jack. I had to relax, man. I just poured me a glass and sipped on it a little bit.
Okay, okay.
That's
Yeah, I just had some, just drink beer. Had a really rough weekend, and my day was not going well Saturday. Nail on the tire, in the
oh
sidewall of the
man.
tire, and then
Oh
my electric was acting all crazy, so I didn't want to drink at the restaurant because just my luck was already going bad enough. Didn't want to add anything to
yeah,
it, so
yep. What
just drank
question
some
though?
beer.
Okay, all right. What ended up happening to your electric? What fixed it?
I think it was just something from the power company. Honestly, it
Oh,
was
okay.
like anytime I ran something tough that took a lot of electric, it would dim all my LED lights in my house.
Oh yeah, yeah. When you sent that to me, I was like, oh, that don't sound good.
Yep. All right, so let's get into it, into our drunk takes of the week.
All
And
right.
we'll
Can
go
I go
let you start
first?
first. Yeah, absolutely. Go first, buddy. Jump in. By the way,
Oh,
one quick question. That little green bowl, is that Halloween candy? You already ready for Halloween back there? Is that
bro,
what that
that's
is?
golf balls,
Oh, that's
man.
golf
That's
balls?
golf
I was
balls,
just wondering.
bro.
I was like, is that Halloween candy? He's got some Snickers bars in there. I'm going to come over to
Dude,
Gage's house.
it would be better use for a candy bowl because I don't play golf, so I don't even know why I have it.
Expecting the trick-or-treaters. All right, let's get into the drunk takes
Yeah.
of the week.
All right. Okay, this is out there. This is a little out there. All right. So, Eagles are off to a great start, right? We can agree that that's a good team.
Yeah, yeah,
A good
good
team,
team.
right? Great offensive line, good running back, good skill position players. Um, I, if my drunk take is just this, if Sam Howell was the quarterback of that team, they would be 4-0 still.
And they're 4-0 right now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying Jalen Hurts is not making a huge difference. I'm saying that the team's just really good, and Sam Howell would be 4-0 with that same team.
Bro, he squats 500 pounds, right? Or 650 something. I don't know. He squats an enormous amount. Like that's what you
I
want your
I
quarterback
know,
to do, right?
it is, man, but I mean, I think I could go out there and rush for a couple touchdowns behind that offensive line.
Okay, I know what it is. I know what's happening. You have AJ Brown in your fantasy league. Is that where this is coming from? Do you have AJ Brown in your fantasy league?
How do you know that?
Am I onto something? Is that really what it is?
That's what it is. I dropped his ass this week, dude.
You dropped AJ Brown?
I didn't drop him. I
Uh,
traded him. But
okay.
but yeah, yeah, for a bag of chips. But yeah, yeah. That you're on the right track there.
I was wondering. I was wondering where you go with this. I mean, yeah.
But
All
do you
right.
disagree with me? You
That
think
I don't
Sam
think he's
Howell
a
would be
top
4
five
0?
quarterback. I don't think that they'd be 4-0 with Sam Howell
Yeah.
though. No, I mean
Okay.
Hurts was pretty clutch in that Rams game. Hurts has his
Yeah.
moments. There's sometimes whenever he's kind of, you think that they could do better, then he pulls his junk out and shows you that he can still play quarterback.
Oh yeah, he can. I'm just a little petty about my
But the
receiver
fantasy,
situation out there.
I didn't I didn't know if that's what it was, but it just kind of hit me there. I was like, man,
You,
like the only
you
person that hates
nailed it.
Jalen Hurts worse than you right now is AJ
AJ
Brown.
Brown.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Speaking of pulling out their junk, Michael Hawkins will hand the ball back over to Mateer, and the Sooners will still be undefeated. That's my drunk take of the
okay.
week.
All right.
Like,
So what you're saying is you're anticipating Hawkins playing through week six,
I don't
seven?
know. I don't know. If you trust the Chipotle guy, John Mateer is back next week.
Who's
Like
the
he,
Chipotle guy?
you haven't seen this on Twitter? Like, oh, you Twitter's just been golden ever since the Mateer news that he was getting surgery. Like last week, it was all
No.
about the doctor that did perform the surgery, making him out to be the goat. And then
Yeah.
this week on the message boards, a Chipotle worker said, "Oh yeah, Mateer was in today, and I
He
was like,
grabbed
hey,
that
babe.
burrito so hard.
I was like, hey, bud, how you doing? He's like, man, my recovery's going great, and I'm definitely starting the Texas game. He's like, all right. And so
Hey,
you
if
Twitters kind of ran off with that, and just been making jokes about it and everything. So it's been pretty good.
hey,
But
if the Chipotle guy, I mean, if he's right, maybe we should get our news from him.
yeah, maybe. But I mean, I just think. I mean, Mike Hawkins is obviously starting this week. I
Yeah,
anticipate he'll probably start against Texas. I mean, if we get Mateer
yeah.
back, we'll get Mateer back. But I think people are going to be surprised with Hawkins, man. He's
I mean,
he was a true freshman last year. Last time we saw him, had no
yes,
quarterback
yes.
coach, just like Jackson Arnold didn't. I mean, the offense was a mess. He didn't know what he was doing. Nobody, no leadership, and I mean, this year is completely different. He's grown. I trust the guys on the Oklahoma Breakdown. They've said that they've watched him in training camp, and he looks way better in fall and spring and especially fall. So, we don't need him to be John Mateer
No.
to win our next two games. I think we just need him to be good.
Yeah,
And if he can, especially if he cannot turn the ball over, that'd be fantastic.
yeah. And I don't think that's really a drunk take. I mean, the Texas game's gonna be uh, the toughest game of the season. I mean, to this point, obviously, regardless
Is
whether
it?
it's Mateer or Hawkins.
Is it?
What?
You really think the Texas games were the hardest game of the season to this point?
You think Auburn's harder?
I think Michigan might be harder. Have you seen Michigan
Really?
play since then? I mean, Michigan has a somewhat competent offense
I
and
mean,
a good defense.
yeah, I maybe I'm just I'm low on Texas as it is. Maybe I'm not low enough.
Yeah, I mean Texas offense has been pretty bad. I mean, oh, I forget they boat race Sam Houston. Let's go.
Oh yeah,
I
they
mean,
look great against Sam
they're
Houston.
they're like 103rd in pass efficiency, and they're not doing much better against the run. I mean, their defense is carrying them. We'll see, or
Yeah,
with the run, their defense is carrying them. It's a damn good defense, but they kind of remind me of that OU team last year. They
yeah. I
definitely
mean,
got some
hey,
issues
dude,
on offense.
I would love nothing more than to Michael Hawkins to come in there and whip it out on him.
Yeah, absolutely. Whip out
That'd be
a good
awesome.
old Mike Hawk.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the pour one out and raise a glass. I think I'm gonna
All
start here.
right. Go for it.
Let's start here. The New York Metropolitans. They
Man,
signed Juan Soto on the offseason. They spent all this money and they choked.
yeah, against the Marlins.
They went into the weekend like they just had to. It turns out they just had to win the series. They didn't have to sweep. They
Yeah.
just had to win the series against the Miami Marlins, the lowest salary in baseball at 67 million, and they lost 2 out of 3. And the Reds ended up getting in to play the Dodgers. The Mets Dodgers, and theoretically, if the Mets were playing well, would be a much better series. Now the Dodgers get to play the Cincinnati Reds, who
Yes. Yeah.
they
We'll probably sweep the Reds.
I thought the Reds, might have a chance to make it interesting just because they had Hunter Green on the mound last night. Hunter Green's a
Yeah.
stud pitcher, stud young pitcher, and he gave up. He was out in the 4th inning, like the Dodgers had already put a 5 on
Yeah.
him. And I mean, the
Yeah.
Mets have a salary of 349 million, and they couldn't
And
beat the Marlins.
what's the Marlins salary?
67 million.
$67 million for a professional baseball team?
Yep,
That's their salary? That's some Brad
that's their
Pitt
total
Moneyball
salary.
shit.
Yeah, I mean
Oh my
it's not really
gosh.
Moneyball.
Yeah,
They're
yeah, they
they're
just
not a very good team. They don't like to spend money. But we're definitely pouring one out for them. And then also pre-COVID. Pre-COVID. Anytime you could say something, give a stat, and it's pre-COVID, that's the last time Georgia had lost a game out between the hedges in Georgia until
Ooh.
Alabama went in there and beat
Yeah,
them
yeah.
this week.
And
It'd been
I mean,
winning streak back to 2019 for Georgia. Snapped. They
pre-COVID, man.
they had their opportunities,
Yeah,
but
I
pour one
mean,
out to that winning streak.
yeah, that was a good game.
It was a decent game. It was a decent game. I think I fell asleep during. No, did I fall asleep? I had a lot going on. I know I was drunk.
Yeah.
I think no, I was just drinking, and then I didn't really pay a whole lot of attention to that game. And there was another game on at the same time too. That was the Ohio, Oregon and Penn State game, I believe.
Penn State, yeah.
Yeah, that was. I was about 7 or 8. Rocky Mountain goodness is in at that point.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
And then we're gonna raise a glass to the Virginia Cavaliers beating Florida State in double overtime. And then right at the end of the game, Squirrel White, he got swallowed on live TV. Did you see this? Like as soon as the
No,
fans stormed the field while he was in the end zone right after he dropped the pass or didn't catch the pass, and
yeah.
like the memes on Friday night and Saturday were like, rest in peace Squirrel White, because you don't know how he survived that. He's on the ground and they just stormed the field immediately. He didn't even have time to get up.
Can you imagine being in that situation
That's gotta
and
be
just
scary,
having?
man. Like,
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm all for field or court storming, but there's got to be player safety, and plus the way it went down, like it was just a perfect storm, like of somebody really getting hurt, just because the anticipation, you knew it was the last play if they didn't get it together, and then Virginia's has an easy access for the fans onto the field, and then it was just like a perfect storm. I guess I don't guess any injuries or anything happened. There's a funny picture of one of the Virginia fans flipping off Tommy Costellos after the game.
Oh my
But man,
gosh,
yeah, it's
dude.
I'm all for field storming, but I wish fans would do it a little bit more,
Yeah, yeah.
safely, and let the opposing players get off the field at least first.
Be respectful.
Be respectful.
Yeah,
But I mean, at the same time, like it's a big win for that program. Big win.
it is. Yeah, I can understand the hype.
All right, what you got?
All right, so I'm pouring one out for the Baltimore Ravens and Derrick Henry because they look like shit against the Kansas City Chiefs this week.
Oh yeah.
Derrick Henry's kind of had a bad season so far. He can't hold on to the ball, can't really get any momentum. Um, but yeah, that was not a good look for those guys. I have a couple of that's my only pouring out, but I do have a couple raise a glass to Max Verstappen winning his first GT3 race around the Nürburgring. I mentioned it last week. He was getting his license in a GT4 car because a four-time F1 world champion can't just go out there and drive. And he went out there and he absolutely whooped everyone's ass. You know,
Jesus.
it wasn't the pinnacle of competition, but he went out there and just curb stomped people. I mean, it was pretty crazy. I think by the time his first stint was up, he was up by like 50 seconds.
Jesus.
It's just a lot.
All
Um,
right, Max.
yeah, it's cool to see. Cool to see. He actually had a sim racer as his team, his like team driver. It was a
Uh
dude off the sim.
huh. Okay.
Um, Also raise my glass to Michael Penix and Bijan Robinson. They looked really good this weekend. I mean, they were playing a Marcus Mariota Washington Commanders team, but this is the first first game that Penix has actually looked pretty decent.
He's like
Um,
decent at times, but man, they just got curb stomped the previous week by the Panthers, and then
yeah.
the
That's I
Panthers just went to Foxborough and got
and got curb
curb
stomped.
stomped by the New England Patriots.
Yeah, I think we need another term than curb stomping because that was really bad.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, well, there are more appropriate terms, but we're gonna be a family friendly show, and you know,
I
leave
think I've
the
already cussed 3 times.
leave the ditty gel on the shelf.
Oh, one more thing. This was a new one that I put in. Big Brother ended this week. Um,
Okay,
I guess raise a glass to Ashley who won. I guess. I
dude, that
mean,
was that was baller.
it
Uh,
was it
it
was.
like
She knew what she
uh,
had to do.
yeah, exactly what she had to do, and then the speech was phenomenal.
Yeah, it was good.
Absolutely phenomenal. You could tell that she's an attorney, and like Vince stood no chance.
No,
No
Vince had
chance.
zero shot with like her or Morgan, and if Morgan would have went, I think Morgan would have won.
Yeah, I don't know. I
against
don't know.
Ashley.
I don't know. It would have been interesting. That would have been close because she would have taken Ashley, also underestimating her at that point, and then
Yeah,
it
she
would have
played a
been
good game.
interesting to see because I mean Ashley had some votes, 2 votes already sealed with
Yeah,
Will and Rachel, and so I mean she just
yeah,
would have had to win over 2 more, and then I
yeah,
mean Morgan cutting Vince, maybe that makes him bitter, and so then she just has to get 1 more.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's it for me, man.
All right, time to get to the sticks and wheels, buddy. Sticks and
Right.
wheels. What's going on in the sim racing world?
This was a pretty good weekend. We had the 24 hours of Fuji. Me and a few other guys did, and started off great. I started the race and kept the car clean and got it to my teammate, and then we promptly got destroyed by a prototype driver, and which sucked really bad. I was pissed off, but yeah, I hopped in the car after the damage was fixed. I found that motherfucker, and yeah, let's just say he was facing the wrong direction by the time I got around him.
Okay,
And yeah, I got it back. I got it back
the
for us.
the
But
old pit
we fit.
maneuver.
Yeah,
Okay.
excellent execution too, dude. Perfect. But yeah, I got. Hey, can y'all like fuck off? Leave. Um, And then so yeah, we ended up getting fourth, but we fell down to 18th whenever we got that damage. So it was a good recovery drive. And yeah, we had a league race Sunday night at Le Mans. And we had our own, the Avengers movies, like, Thanos snaps his finger and everyone disappears.
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
No, I'm
anyways,
just kidding. Yeah, no, no, I know what you're talking about.
don't make me feel stupid. And half the grid just disappeared halfway through the race, so it's not going to count to points or anything. But it was pretty funny. It's an iceberg moment for sure.
Interesting. Hell yeah.
What what about you, brother?
We in grits faced off against that motherfucker in Georgia that hit me with all those stupid aggressive catches last year to beat me. Couldn't do
Yeah.
anything. I fell down 14-0 in the first quarter.
Oh,
Then we dominated after that. Rocco
did you
back.
really?
Rocco back just came in. We put 49 on this dude. 149-28. He scored in the last 2 minutes to make it a
Yeah.
little bit closer than it was. But yeah, we just took complete control.
Oh, hell yeah,
And then
man, getting the revenge.
we got Texas up next, 5-0. Both teams 5
Okay.
and 0 in the top 10 going into Red River. Should be an interesting game. I already started to
Hey.
talk my shit in there, and then we finally finished the off season in blue chips. Got a true freshman quarterback with elite dev, so he's gonna grow pretty good. And debuted him against Owen last night. He did so good in that game that Owen's uh, Wi-Fi dropped in the hotel. So then I had to
Of
play his
course it did.
computer. Yeah, I mean, my quarterback, he was the freshman. He was like 12 of 12, 170 yards, had 75 yards rushing in the first half, and then, of course, the connection drops. I'm like, you asshole. It
Did it
wasn't his
drop
fault. I mean,
though?
he's on the road. Yeah, it probably dropped.
Okay.
It was
All right.
BS.
Okay. All right.
And then, you know, excited for that. In coast to coast, and then also running a true freshman quarterback in blue chips. Lost a couple games. Decided to hand it over to the true freshman. He is probably going to transfer if he didn't get some burn. So it's been a little bit of a struggle with that guy. He's really raw, but
Yeah.
also has good skill caps. And then we're in the off season in the work league. Switched over to Auburn. Get to
I
see
saw
the
that.
Eagle land on the 50-yard line every time. Trying to work the transfer portal, see what we can bring in.
Heck yeah, man. Sounds like it was a good week for you.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. It's all going to hinge on this Texas game tomorrow. I really need to win that damn game.
Yeah, you said it's tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. I didn't want to schedule it tonight. There's a patch coming out for the game tomorrow that's hopefully going to make defense great again.
Okay, heck yeah. Make defense great again.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it on the sticks. And let's get to the Saturday tailgate. The best day of the week. And was it a good one? It wasn't just Saturday this week. It started off Friday. We had the overtime
Yeah.
game with Florida State, Virginia that we talked about a little bit ago. I think the Oregon State game might have went to overtime. I don't remember. And then you
Yeah.
had Hoover choking against Arizona State. Did you catch any of this game Friday night?
Yeah, I didn't watch it like live, but I went back and watched some highlights. And yeah, what was it in the last minute Hoover threw that interception?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like Arizona State tied this or scored to tie the game. It wasn't an interception, so Arizona State tied to scored to tie the game, and then just under the 2 minute warning, I think, and then Hoover gets sacked, and the guy sacks him in front of him, but he has the ball down, and the guy
Oh,
just takes him down and takes the ball with him, like gets a strip sack,
oh,
and then Arizona State scores, takes the lead, and then Hoover like can't complete a pass. I mean, TCU jumped up big in that game early. Like
yeah,
looked like TCU might run away and hide, and then Arizona State, give them credit,
yeah.
fought
Props to
back.
Arizona State. The what do you like that Sam Levitt QB for ASU?
He's he's all right. I mean, he's not having the season that he had last year. He's not terrible. They got a really good receiver in Tyson. He's really good, and you know
God, he had 126 yards
who
this week.
who did Tyson?
Tyson,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's a monster. He's a problem for these teams.
Gosh.
Definitely, Tyson's probably the best player on that offense. Levitt's not bad though. Levitt's not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a decent game. I think he threw for like 300 or something like that.
Yep. And then you had switch to Saturday, Ohio State, Washington. That game was close for the first half, and then Ohio State just kind of. I think they
Yeah.
scored before halftime, and then in Ohio State fashion, just dominated the second half. That team's like a python, man. Like
Yeah.
that's just kind of what they remind you of. They just kind of
They play
hold you in
with you a
check.
little bit.
They hold you in check in the first half, and then just strangle the life out of you in the second half, and make the game look like
Yeah.
it wasn't as close as it was the whole first half.
Yeah, I mean, at halftime it was 7-3
Yep.
Ohio State. And I was keeping up with this game and I was like, oh, surely, I mean, they're gonna pull away eventually. And they did. But yeah, yeah, for the first quarter and then through the probably about half the second quarter, I think it was 0-0.
Yeah. Yep. And then that 7-3 score, and then they just put up the 17 in the second half to make it 24-6. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to think about Ohio State. I mean, Washington's a decent team. It's a good win on the road. Don't get me wrong. Like
Yeah,
Pullman
yeah.
is not an easy place to go to, or not Pullman, but Washington's not an easy place to go to and come out with the dub. Uh,
Yeah.
Ohio State really doesn't get tested until, I mean, they go to Illinois. Their schedule's so damn easy, bro. Like
Yeah, I mean,
They have at Illinois left, and then they got Penn State at home. Penn State, like,
Penn
as
State's no.
as long as
Yeah.
Ohio State doesn't lose 2 games and is ranked outside the top 10, then I mean Penn State's not going to win that game.
No.
And
No.
then
Yeah,
that
Penn
Michigan game's going to
State's.
be interesting. That Michigan game's going to be interesting because that's going to be uh, the 12th start for Underwood more than likely, and he's getting better week by week.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, he is. But yeah, you're right. I mean, I'm looking at this Ohio State schedule and yeah, I mean, outside of Illinois and that's they've been kind of ass the past couple of weeks. I think they're missing quite a few
Illinois
players,
beat USC
but
this week.
huh?
Illinois beat USC this week.
Oh, I thought they were on bye this week.
Nope. They beat USC. And that was a
Oh, okay.
crazy game. They had a 14-point lead with like 5 or 6 minutes left, and then Makai Lemon just pulled his shit out, and USC scored 2 touchdowns in the last 5 minutes, and then Illinois came back and kicked the game-winning field goal. They were gonna lose because USC did the whole they're down 14, so they went for two after the first touchdown, got the two,
Hmm.
and then the next touchdown put them up by one. But
Yeah.
Illinois kicked I think like a 45, 44 yard field goal to win that game.
Okay. All right. Well, good for them. They got their shit stomped against Indiana.
Yeah, and then to
So
come
good to
back
see them turn around.
and then Indiana, who stomped their shit, right? You figure that they would be rolling. They went into Iowa, needed a late score to beat the Hawkeyes in Iowa.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's just college football's a weird sport, man.
It is, man. It is.
And then man, we talked about the Ole Miss LSU game, right? I gave you my thoughts. I told you that Ole Miss
Yeah.
was gonna handle them, and did they
Yeah.
ever? Like that game
You
was
were right.
not as close as the score.
No.
And
No, it was.
Chambliss looks pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, he looked really good. I mean, threw for 314 on 60% completion. Um, that running back that Ole Miss has, I think his name's like Keywan Lacey.
Yeah,
His name. He looked pretty good.
yeah,
It's the first time I've really actually I've watched a little bit of Ole Miss this season, and yeah, fun team to watch.
yeah. They're better than I expected. I didn't have very high expectations for Ole Miss, and that was with Austin Simmons. I thought Austin Simmons was going to be the one that led that team, but I mean Chambliss just came out of nowhere,
Yeah,
took his job, and I mean LSU is just not. I mean I told you the beginning of the year not
yeah.
sucks, and now they're being like, oh, he's hurt.
Is he though?
I guess he's hurt, but
I mean, he hasn't
he's
looked
still
great all season.
yeah. I guess he's been hurt all season. Is what they're saying.
Oh,
And that's why
it's
the
a great
offense is so
fallback,
bad. But they can't. Oh, LSU's cooked, bro. They can't run the ball. That defense is really good, but like they cannot run the ball. And
dude. You are right. I think they combined for everyone who had a rushing attempt. I think they combined for like right around 50 yards on the ground.
yeah, yeah, they're not very good running the ball. And then Nuss is a
Yeah,
statue, and like they can't get it going. They can't get it
yeah.
going. And then also another team that can't throw the ball. Texas A&M, Jackson Arnold sacked another 7 times this week. He,
That's bad.
this guy's now got games of being sacked 9 times twice, and then he's also
I
got a game of being sacked 7 times. Like
That's a bad look.
it is,
Like
he holds
a
the
real
ball too
bad
long.
look.
They're like Auburn. I guess their left tackle isn't playing well, and Arnold just holds the ball too long.
Yeah,
So we'll
yeah.
see.
An iffy offensive line combined with waiting a little too long in the pocket, it's not a good recipe.
It is not a good recipe. We'll see. We'll see what they do moving forward. They got a true freshman quarterback that has a lot of hype. Do they turn the ball to him? They also brought in another transfer with Arnold. I don't know how much rope Hugh Freeze can give Jackson down there. Like he's running out of rope himself.
Yeah. Yep. No, you're right. I mean, he's had a couple good games this season, but no. You said how many games has he had that many sacks?
Three. I mean, he's
Three,
got two
three.
games of being sacked 9 times. One at OU last year, and then he was sacked by OU 9 times this year. And then he was sacked
That's a
seven
lot of
times
hits.
last weekend.
Yeah, that's a lot of hits.
Yeah, he just and then the video of him leaving the field after the OU game. Whenever all the OU fans are screaming at him, he's like, you wish you were me." Like, bro, come on, man.
Like,
Like,
come
I
on,
mean,
man. It's a part of it. It's a part of it.
yeah.
You know.
I mean, I get it. They're giving him shit, so he's just giving him shit back. But I mean, that might be why a lot of people didn't like him down here.
Yeah, yeah.
Then
Arrogance.
we kind of touched on the Indiana taking down Iowa uh, late, and then Alabama, going into Georgia and getting that win. What were your thoughts on that game? Did you get to watch any of that?
I did not get to watch any of this game. Any. Did you?
I watched. Yeah, I was drunk, and so I mean, it was kind of boring in the second half, and
Was it?
I was kind of had some other things going on, but yeah, it was. Alabama didn't score in the second half, but went into the halftime up 24-14. Georgia scores a touchdown in the second half, and I believe they got close to scoring another one, but it was a drop ball or a penalty or something on that one. But I mean, Georgia definitely could have won that game, but
Yeah. I mean, it was a scoreless fourth quarter for both teams too.
yeah, it's definitely definitely interesting. I'm kind of we'll talk about it
What's
in a
this?
minute, but
Yeah.
seeing Alabama and Vanderbilt next week, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Does this kind of change your how you're looking at Alabama right now?
No, no.
No.
Like for some reason, Alabama has Georgia's number. Georgia didn't really. I mean, they have Stockton can run, Gunner can run, but not in the way that gives Alabama issues.
Yeah.
Like whenever we're gonna see this week, because the team that beat Alabama week one runs a very very similar offense. The team that Alabama's playing next, and that's designed quarterback run, QB zone, keep the ball away from you, just run the ball down your damn throat. That's gonna be Vanderbilt this week. It's a revenge game for Bama. It's in Bama. Bama should
Yeah.
win. 9.5 point
Yeah.
favorites.
Oh, you're right. It was the end of the season last year. Vandy beat
No,
Alabama, didn't they?
it wasn't the end of the season. It was right
Wasn't?
after. It was kind of like in the same spot because Alabama had just beat Georgia, and so I think
I
it might have been.
remember.
I think it
It
might
just
have been OU Texas weekend last weekend
okay.
or
All
last
right.
year, maybe or maybe the same week. But yeah, Alabama had just beat Georgia, and then everybody's like Alabama's back, and then they
Got to
go on
play
the road,
Vandy.
and Vandy carries the field goal post all the way through downtown Nashville.
Rumor has it they're still carrying that damn thing.
Yeah, carried it all the way to the river through downtown Nashville, and then that was like a 11-mile walk or something like that, if I remember right. I know it was far. But they
Oh
they
my
carried that
gosh.
damn goalpost.
That takes some serious dedication because there's a point, like, while you're doing this, it's like, what am I doing? And they continue to do it.
Oh yeah, I mean they were having the time of their life, man. They just beat
Yeah.
Alabama.
Yeah.
And then
Um,
what else we got? Tennessee. That Tennessee Mississippi State game was so good.
yeah,
Mississippi State had them, bro.
that was a shootout, man.
They had them, and then they just couldn't seal it late, and then let Tennessee hang around a little bit longer. So I mean, that's kind of like the equalizer for Tennessee. Tennessee had Georgia beat, let Georgia in the game too long, and then Tennessee was beat by Mississippi State, and Mississippi
Yeah.
State let them in the game a little bit longer than they should have. But yeah,
Uh,
Mississippi State's a lot better than people expected.
yeah, yeah, 4-1. Looks like they have Texas A&M this week. It's gonna be a tough one.
hmm Yeah, that'll be a rough one
Dude,
in the battle of the maroon teams.
Mississippi State's kind of got a stacked schedule.
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
they've got A&M, Florida the week after, then they'll have Texas, and then Arkansas, Georgia, Missouri, finishing it out with Ole Miss. That's a tough schedule.
and see that's the thing too is whenever you're one of the shit teams in the conference,
Yeah.
you don't get to play yourself. So people
Yeah.
don't
Yeah,
really
that's a good
like
point.
your schedule's going to be a little tougher because you don't get the easy out against yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hey, they can always count on Arkansas.
Yeah, Bobby Petrino. We'll
Bobby
see.
Petrino.
Keep him away from the from the motorcycles. And man, that was a bad loss to Notre Dame. Notre Dame was just came out and throttled them.
Yeah.
And two lost Notre Dame. Gonna make the college football playoff, bro.
Are they?
I don't think there's much ahead of or much in their way now.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was it. And Notre Dame's all the way back after winning a game like that.
Did you watch any of that Georgia Tech game?
I did. I watched the very end of it in Georgia Tech. They like the very end of it. I mean, I seen the 2 point conversion. Might have been the only play I watched. I was keeping up with the score a little bit, but then I seen Wake Forest score that touchdown. Then I seen them coming out for two. I was like, oh man, that's kind
Yeah.
of I don't know. Like that play works sometimes, but when you go for it for the win, no, I get it.
Y-
Like Georgia Tech
Yeah,
just
that's
came
a
back in that
tough.
game. Like Wake Forest kind of dominated the game, and then Georgia Tech came back late. But I don't know. I don't know what the right call is in that situation because if you get it, man, you're praising the hell out of that coach for his balls
Yeah,
and for
yeah.
going after it. So
I mean, you're praised if you get it, damned if you don't.
exactly. And then so Pittman joins the ranks of the fired this week. Petrino takes over at Arkansas. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna get the full time job. I really think that they wanna get
A
Rhett
more
Lashley. I think they want to get Rhett Lashley in, try to lure him away from SMU. But SMU's got some money. Can Arkansas
yes,
get
they
some of
do.
that? Can Arkansas get some of that Walmart, Tyson,
You would
JB Hunt
think. I
money?
mean,
Like we'll see.
if JB Hunt is JB Hunt from that
I
area?
guess so. I guess so. Yeah. And then
They definitely have the Walmart money.
yeah, and the Tyson money too. Tyson chicken, bro.
Yep, yep.
Here comes
That
Aaron
sounds
Judge
good.
up to bat. Tie game, bottom of the fifth. You know he's not going to do shit. But
Oh,
yeah,
the Red Sox tied it up.
yeah, it's a tie game right now. 2-2. Red Sox actually had the bases loaded with nobody out a couple innings ago and only got 2 runs off of it.
This is off the subject of, since we're talking about baseball, I'm gonna throw this in right now. I won some money on the Padres this afternoon.
Oh yeah, they dominated the Cubs to keep the series
Yeah,
alive, 3-0.
yeah.
Uh, and then we talked a little bit about Illinois beating USC this week. They kind of
Yep,
suck a little bit less than USC. That was a
that's a good description.
it was a interesting game. You know, the last minute field goal, Lemon tried to carry on back in that game, and then I'm sure Lincoln Riley did the we're so close at the end of the game talking about. It sounds like USC fans are tired of him, man.
I wouldn't see why not. I mean, it's been pretty bad since he's gotten there.
Yeah, pretty bad. Let's see what games we got on the schedule this week. Looks like our Friday game is West Virginia BYU. I mean, I don't really care about that. Nothing looks good on Friday. Georgia Kentucky Saturday 11 a.m. ABC.
Oh, okay.
Kentucky
Right.
Kentucky's ass. They stay ass.
Yeah,
But for some reason, no matter how bad Kentucky is,
they
they
give him
played
problems.
Georgia close. The spread is Georgia minus 20.5. I wouldn't touch it. But
Okay.
if I did,
All right. Under.
I'd take Kentucky. I'd take the points.
Okay. All
Because
right.
Kentucky just always plays, but Georgia's coming off a loss. I don't know, but Georgia
They
doesn't come in
are.
that game coming off a loss a lot. But I don't know. Kentucky, for some reason, like Kentucky just plays Georgia tough. For some reason, I
Yeah.
don't know why.
What else do we got?
Iowa State, Cincinnati. That's uh, that's an interesting game. Cincinnati's the favorite in this game.
Are they really?
They are the favorite, one and
Okay.
a half point favorites at home against Iowa State.
Ooh.
I
Does
think that
Vegas know
that
something?
I think that's came down a little bit. I want to say it opened at like 3, but yeah, that's what I was wondering too.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know about that spread. I mean,
Yeah.
I
I'd
kind of
probably
want to change my lock after seeing that. Before I see
take
it,
yeah, take
but
Iowa State.
we're gonna
Hey, you
keep
still
that.
can. We haven't got to it yet.
Jaron Duran just dropped the ball. Was that a drop or did it bounce into his glove? Did he? Was that really? And it give the Yankees the go ahead run.
I'm so jealous that you got a TV right there. I need to put
Yeah.
one up.
And then so we got Wisconsin going to the big house, 17.5 point dogs. Let's
Okay.
see, here's
All
this
right.
replay. Judge, I'm pretty sure. Yep, just out of his glove. Jaron Duran. Oh
He dropped
man,
it.
yeah. Oh, poor guy. I don't know if you know a lot about Duran, but Sox fans gave it just right out of his fucking glove. It was a tough catch anyway,
Yeah.
but
The Sox fans not a fan of him?
they gave him hell last year. Like, I don't know if you've seen the Sox documentary on Netflix, but like,
I think I have, yeah.
yeah, the one that they handled their season or whatever. But he had like a lot of he talked about mental health issues that he had, and the fans were really tough on him. Like, why don't you go kill yourself, Durant, and shit like that. And
Uh,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
man.
Boston's kind of a shit sports
Boston,
city.
it really is. That in Philadelphia is probably bad as it gets.
Yeah, Philly has a reputation more than Boston though. I mean, Boston really, you know,
Yeah, Boston has a certain history. I mean, especially with those older Celtics teams and stuff. They're
yeah.
not very nice sometimes.
And somebody also this weekend in college football. Back to the college football front. Somebody's got to win a game front. We got Clemson, North Carolina. That should be interesting. Clemson's a 14.5 point favorite. Can Clemson score 14.5 points?
Can Cade Klubnik not? Can he hold on to the ball?
Um, yeah, that's a good question.
Um, what else do we got? So we got Kent State, Oklahoma at 3 o'clock. Oh, Vanderbilt. Oh, we already talked about Vandy, Alabama.
Vandy, Alabama. Yeah, that'll be a really good game. Kent State, Oklahoma's at 3. Man, why are they playing at the same time? Texas, Florida, Vandy, Alabama. What the fuck, man? Why? Like, I hate noon
Yeah,
kickoffs, but why couldn't this one be a
yeah.
noon kickoff?
The one
There's
time you want
nothing.
it.
There's nothing on at noon.
No,
And
you're telling me you don't want to watch Illinois and Purdue?
no, not really.
Okay.
I mean, damn. Texas, Florida, Vanderbilt, Alabama. Looks like I'm watching this in the bedroom. Or got the bedroom going. I'm gonna have OU on one screen and then use my monitors for the other ones.
Heck yeah, that's the way, man. That's the
Notre
way.
Dame plays Boise at 2:30. Virginia, Louisville. That's gonna be. It's a spicy game. Louisville's 6.5 point favorites. I don't know if that's enough. I think Louisville's gonna cover.
Okay. So what are you thinking on that Miami Florida State game at 6:30?
Oh, Miami coming or Florida State coming off a loss. Miami coming off a bye.
This is my lock, by the
This is
way.
your
I'm kind of
lock.
hesitant on it, yeah.
It's in Doak Campbell Stadium.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't have a good read on it, honestly. People are really, really high on the Miami defensive line. I don't trust Carson Beck.
Yeah. Next two of us.
I don't know, man. But Florida State also, I don't really know who they are. I mean,
Yeah.
especially after laying an egg, I think that they'll be okay. I think that they're gonna come back strong. But with as high as everybody is on that Miami D line, I gotta go Miami even on the road. I
Yeah.
mean, it might be line's 4.5 right now. It might be you know, pick Miami to win money line and pick Florida State to cover type
Okay. All
situation.
right.
I think it'll be a good
Okay.
game. Maybe another wide right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely watch this game. It'll be should be a close one.
Should be a good one. Should be a good one. Then we got Mississippi State, Texas A&M. That should be spreads 14.5 for A&M. Mississippi State's still not getting a lot of
That
credit. They
seems
haven't
high.
they haven't played their big win against Arizona State was at home. The game against Tennessee was at home. We'll see what they can do on the road. It's going to be a interesting
That's
environment.
Yeah, that'll be really interesting to see because that I mean from the outside looking in, that line seems a little inflated, but we'll see.
I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know what Mississippi State is yet. Like we'll see. You learn a team's true identity by how they play on the road. And that's also another
Yeah,
thing about Miami. Miami hasn't left the state of Florida yet.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
they're obviously still not leaving the state of Florida this week, but going forward, like, how good is Miami? They haven't even left the state of Florida.
That's a very good point. I didn't realize that until you just said that because they played USF, um, UCF.
No, they played Notre Dame, USF. They played Florida, and
Yes.
they play like a shit team in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Bethune
Then
Cookman. Yeah, Bethune Cookman is the other team that they played.
okay.
So yeah, they don't leave. They actually don't leave the state of Florida until. Oh my goodness.
And you have to
They
scroll
have
that
they have
far?
3 games outside the state of Florida, but they don't leave the state of Florida until November 1st.
Good Lord. Jesus.
That is pretty wild.
Man, props to the schedule guy. He's saving some money on travel.
Yeah, and really, their only road game is the Florida State game. Like
Yeah.
all those other games were at home, so it's not like I mean
Yeah.
they would have.
Not going anywhere.
Yeah, that's crazy going into what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Your eighth game is your first road game or your second road game. The first time you leave Florida.
That is crazy.
That's pretty much all we got for the previews this week. I don't think there's any other games you want to talk about coming up this week. Is you want to talk about? I mean, Penn State, UCLA, that might be decent if you
Yeah.
believe in Nico. Oklahoma State
Pins.
plays Arizona. That sounds fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to tune into that one.
Let's get into the huddle and chug, buddy.
Right.
Huddle and chug, some NFL football.
Bro, fuck ties in NFL. And I mean, that's so stupid.
That is
Can't
really
end in
fucking
a
stupid.
tie.
That is, yeah. It's 2025, and then we have tie football games. A tie.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
paid a lot of money to go watch this game live, and they got nothing out of it
And
except,
they didn't just pay for it. They had to sit through extra time, man,
yeah.
They some people are missing some
Oh
plans because of
my
this.
God. Is like, yeah, he crushed that. Sorry, Trevor Story just knocked one out.
Yankees?
Yeah, no, Trevor Story plays for the Red Sox. Tie game
Oh,
again.
okay, all right. About to pivot my bet to the Yankees.
I'm about to pivot it. I mean, I had 102 exit velo. I didn't know Trevor Story could still hit the ball like that.
Rocket
Uh,
ship.
yeah, absolutely. But yeah, that tie game it's bad. It's a bad look, right?
It is. There's no reason we should be having ties in the National Football League. No reason.
Yeah, it's like I felt like we got robbed.
Yeah, I mean, keep it going. You might as
Yep.
well just keep running it.
Yeah.
Someone will win eventually.
Just like Skylar Robinson, we got robbed. The backup quarterback for the Vikings. I mean, you go to a foreign country, you don't know what you're doing. Like,
That's a great segue, by the way.
I mean, I don't know if I really want to go down the go down like the side streets in Ireland. You know, like for those that don't know, he got robbed
Man.
before the game, and
Yeah.
the Steelers still won.
Did it say like how it happened, what he was
I
doing?
don't. I mean, that might have. I didn't really look it up. I just seen the headline that he got robbed. So
Give me your best Irish accent.
my best Irish accent. I don't know if I really have a good Irish accent.
Come
I
on,
mean,
let's hear it.
I haven't drank any beer yet.
Oh, might put another shrimp on the bobby.
No, I think that's definitely not Ireland. It's a different island, a much bigger island.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Uh, but no. Yeah, the Steelers took down the Vikings. The Falcons bounced back. You talked about that a little bit earlier with your
Yep.
boy Penix. Uh,
Lions.
the Lions, man, that was so. They probably. I love I love the Lions, but they probably cost me some money this week.
Did they? They made me some money.
Well, like I won like $18 in DFS daily fantasy,
Congrats.
and on that I took the Browns defense
Oh.
in
Oh.
that play. That was the only bad pick I had was the Browns defense because I don't know, like the Browns have played really good defense against what I thought were really good offenses, and
Yeah.
you
I mean,
know they
you had some research. You had some like proof that they are a good
yeah
team. So I can
I
see that.
I didn't see my boy Amon Ra just absolutely pulling his junk out against the
Oh
Browns, and I love to
yeah.
see it, man. I love Amon Ra.
Oh yeah.
Definitely my favorite
Yeah.
player in the NFL.
He's becoming mine.
Like
He is
he's
pretty
you have him
awesome.
on the in the work fantasy league, don't you?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I was
he's
kind
a
of pissed
freaking
off at you
stud,
for
dude.
that. Yeah, the best name
I'll
in
trade
football
I'll trade you him for McMillan straight up.
for McMillan. Shut the
Yep.
fuck up. You will not. I'll throw in Malik Neighbors.
Yeah,
Trade
yeah, you
too.
already dropped him. I saw
Yeah.
that.
I had to wait till Tuesday to drop him because I couldn't drop him Sunday. I was like, I gotta drop him right after the game. And then I was surprised. I got kind of worried. I can't remember who I got in waivers, but like Tyreek getting hurt, I was like, man, I really gotta remember to drop him immediately.
Yeah, yeah, like first thing.
And then the Giants with Jackson Dart. Speaking of Malik
He
Neighbors, they got that first win of
yeah.
the season, man.
With Malik out. At what point in the game did he go down with
I
that
want to say it was
ACL tear?
second or third quarter, and it was one of those plays where he leapt up to launch for the ball, and as soon as he took off from that plant foot, like you could tell that he knew
Yeah. It
something
it cr-
fucked up. So
it did its thing.
and then
Uh
Eagles and Bucks, that was a pretty good game. Baker unable to
Baker almost brought it back.
unable to do it for the fourth straight week, but they never would have been in that
Yeah.
position if Sam Howell was playing. Apparently, they would have scored 45.
Oh yeah, yeah, no. Sam Howell would have had this game wrapped up by halftime. They would have been emptying the benches and everything.
Hell yeah. As Cam Ward would say, the Titans are ass.
Did he actually say
He
that?
said we might just be ass. That's what he said to the reporter after the game. Much
Oh my
respect,
gosh.
Cam Ward.
He just got a lot of fandom from me for that
Yeah,
comment right there.
we just might be ass.
At least he's honest.
And that Rams Colts game was really, really good, man. That Colts team
Yeah.
is the Colts team is fun. Been a different
This
story if he didn't fumble the ball going into the end zone, man. Why do people keep
oh,
doing this shit?
what did I say last week? I said if they get past the Rams, they're going undefeated. They didn't get past the Rams.
Yeah, they had a good chance to, but like I said, the guy
Yeah.
fumbled the ball through the end zone, going
Yeah,
in
and that makes yeah. Yeah. So what does that bring the Colts to 3-1 now?
3-1. Yep.
Yep.
Tied with the Jaguars, who beat the 49ers this week.
That's surprising because I mean they definitely haven't been getting that out of their offense, or at least not from Trevor Lawrence in any kind of passing game.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I think that might have been who I picked up in fantasy. Did I pick up? Is that who I picked up in fantasy? Maybe.
Pick up Trevor Lawrence.
No, not Trevor Lawrence, but what's his face?
Oh,
Travis
not
Hunter.
what? Oh, you picked up Travis
I
Hunter.
think so. I think my reasoning. If I didn't, then I probably should do it right now. I just think
I
my
mean, he
reasoning
did.
is he's gonna kind of take off here soon. But yeah, the
I
Jaguars'
think he
offense hasn't
led.
been great, but they're winning
No.
games.
Yeah, I think Travis Hunter actually led the Jags in receiving yards this week.
Did he?
He did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna
Yeah.
start coming along. And then the Chiefs dominated the Ravens.
Yeah.
Made
Yeah.
Lamar quit. Lamar's like, "Fuck this, my hamstring hurts. I'm not playing no more."
I'm done.
He's like,
Yeah.
he was so pissed he's not even playing this week. The Ravens are 1-3, bro.
Wait, no, they're not.
No, they
Are
are
they
one and
really?
three. They are 1-3, and then Lamar is not playing this week. Or they are
Oh my
playing the Texans,
gosh.
so they probably don't need him. Like, go ahead and set him. I mean, they've also played like probably the hardest part of their schedule.
Yeah. Yeah,
Honestly, I
they
mean
have.
they're 1-3. Their losses are the Bills, Lions, and Chiefs.
Can't. I
That's
mean,
tough.
they
That's
want to
tough.
win those games, but I mean, those are games you could see losing. But yeah, you're right. The Chiefs made them quit, and I didn't realize. I mean, I thinking about it now. Yeah, they are 1-3, but that's crazy. It's kind of crazy.
Pretty wild. And then the Packers Cowboys tie. We talked about that a little bit. The Bears Raiders game was it was something. Caleb brought them on a game winning drive.
Yeah.
The Raiders are kind of ass. Genty got going a
Yep.
little bit. People were saying because it's how he stood in the backfield instead of because he went back to his high stance or something. I'm like, what the fuck? People are so weird.
Okay. Whatever.
And then the Cowboys tie, the two Monday night games, nothing of interest there, but all those teams suck except
Yep.
for Tyreek got hurt. The Broncos might be okay.
Dude, I
Uh,
saw a hilarious meme of it was like a meme of someone in a wheelchair, and it's like whenever Tyreek Hill gets injured and his kids are asking for child support or something like that, and it was pretty funny. I should have sent it to you. It's probably
oh
not
yeah.
funny describing it, but
There's that one
it was
meme
funny.
going around with all the nurses. Like I guess it was a picture that went viral at one of the hospitals with all the nurses being pregnant, like lined up in a row, and they're like Tyreek after leaving the hospital. But the problem I have with that meme is none of the nurses had black eyes. I mean,
Oh yeah,
people idolize that man, and
kind of a piece of shit.
my thoughts are yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. Like
I
anybody that
agree.
wants to beat women, especially pregnant women, like
Yeah,
you're trash to me. But
yeah.
I mean, beyond, let's move on. Let's go to. We don't really have much to talk about in basketball. Uh,
No.
Camps opening up.
Yep.
Scrimmages. We're gonna start playing preseason games. Season kicks off in 3 weeks,
Yep.
and
I'm
then
excited, man.
we're gonna be starting doing some basketball pods.
Yes, sir. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for basketball. We'll have something special for the pod for it.
Hell yeah, I guess get some basketball pods. I did see. Speaking of shitty ass Boston fans, like, you seen this thing going around on Twitter about supposedly there's a new type of ACL or not ACL, but Achilles surgery, and then it falls in line with Jason Tatum could probably come back before December or January, and all this shit like
Oh, I
cutting
haven't.
edge and like oh my god, these
No,
Celtics fans. He's not playing this year, guys. He's
he's
not.
not. Just take the L and just get the season over with. You'll forget about it. It'll be fine. All right. Yeah, they're not going anywhere without Jason Tatum. I mean, they're still going to be probably. I would not be surprised if they were competing for home court in the playoffs. But just because the East is pretty they're going to be better this year. But yeah, Peyton Pritchard's going to have to carry.
Have you seen Zion Ozempic
Yes,
Williams?
yes,
I
yeah.
mean, what?
Just wait till he gets injured, and then he's going to be ballooned
You
back
know,
up
he
again.
lost a lot of weight. You know who found it was Anthony Davis. Have you seen his pictures in training camp? He
No,
is blown up. He's on the Luca
is he
diet.
is he fat or is
Apparently,
he
I get,
ripped?
yeah. I mean, maybe it's just one of those bad camera angles, but yeah, I was going around Mavs Twitter, like Anthony Davis kind of blown up a little bit. You see, you looking at it now.
Yes, I am.
But yeah.
Oh, bro, he kind of.
Yeah. And then he also has to wear goggles or glasses the rest of his career too.
I'm for that.
After he got retina surgery last year, his doctor is making him wear glasses the rest of the time.
I think the goggles are cool.
All right, so now it's time for a round for the other sports.
Right. Ooh, we
Man,
got we got some Ryder Cup action.
yeah, we got Ryder Cup action. Fuck off with the Ryder Cup, man.
You
So
put it
like
in here, motherfucker.
I did because like I went out to get the kids some food on Saturday. Wanting to listen to the games while I'm going. And I turn on the sports animal and they're talking golf.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
talking golf on the radio.
yeah.
Like what?
That's Sports Animal does that shit. I
What?
don't
Like
like it either.
who wants to listen to people talk about golf?
Yeah,
I
it's
can't
like
even watch golf on TV. I don't want to listen
quiet,
to it on the radio.
quiet. Listen, listen. We got Victor Hovland coming up to fairway, pulling out the 9 iron. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what it is.
it's ridiculous. I was just like, man, get this shit off my radio. I don't want to listen to golf.
Yeah.
But
And they even play OU games on there? Because I
on the
usually have
sports
to go
animal,
to
no,
like,
no, you have to.
yeah, I
That's on
didn't
a
think
different.
so.
That's a different station. So I wish we had KREF and on this side of the state. I listen to that a lot at work
Yeah,
on the old Wi-Fi.
the old
But
Wi-Fi.
that's
But
like the Sooners radio station. But 97.5 is how you listen to Sooners games if you want to listen to them on the radio.
yeah,
So
yeah,
just so just
97.5.
so go up one tick.
Uh, but yeah, yeah. I mean, just instead of we've already talked shit about the radio, but the yeah, U.S. kind of. I mean, they try to make a comeback, but yeah, the European team kind of had their number throughout the entire weekend.
I was surprised they were even eligible to make a comeback because the way they were talking on the radio was like,
It was done and
yeah,
dusted.
it was like they were
Yeah,
getting mushroom stamped.
yeah,
No better words. The good old mushroom stamp from the Europeans, and I guess they made it
yeah.
respectful. I don't know. I don't know nothing about golf.
Yeah, I think they just felt bad for him, so they let him come back.
I
Because
don't need.
I mean, I think since 2002, I think US has won 4 times, 3 times.
Okay. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know why you want a cup that's sponsored by a trucking company anyway. Like, what's
Right.
the big deal about Ryder and their cups?
Uh,
Or is it the
I
Ryder
mean,
BB gun? Is that what it
I
is? The
think
Red Ryder?
I mean either way it's subpar, so
Yeah. Screw it. No, nobody cares. It's not like it's hockey.
that's right. Yeah. Stanley. I want a
Or
cup that says Stanley on it, damn it.
yeah, right. Or soccer. Like, we can get behind some soccer, not golf. But
Oh
no.
gosh.
So baseball. Interesting close to the wild card races this week. Tigers barely held on. They ended up uh, they ended up clinching against the Red Sox, and
Your
now
boys got knocked out.
who?
Your boys got
Oh
knocked
yeah, the
out.
Diamondbacks. They got knocked out. Tigers played the Guardians. They've already played game two today. The series is tied at 1.
Yep.
So winner take all tomorrow. Diamondbacks, like you said, they missed out. The Blue Jays, Mariners, Brewers, and Phillies all take the byes. Brewers have home field throughout. That's, you know, might be a big deal. They got good pitching too.
Yeah.
It'd be really interesting. Mariners have the likely MVP and the Big Dipper or Big Dumper. Sorry, not the Big
Yeah.
Dipper.
Big dumper.
Uh,
Me and Alex are actually talking about him this afternoon.
about the Big Dumper.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing how he got his nickname because I mean he got his nickname for having a big ass,
A big old booty.
big old booty. And then the Red Sox and Yankees in the wild card. Right now they're tied at 3 in the bottom of the 6th, I think. Might be
Okay.
the 7th. In that series, if Boston wins, the Yankees are done.
Yeah.
Detroit, Cleveland. Talked about that just a second ago. Tied at 1. Padres. I put Padres Chargers on here. What the fuck? The Padres Cubs. That's tied at
Cubs.
1. Padres won 3-0 today.
Yep.
Reds Dodgers. Reds probably missed their opportunity yesterday. They had Hunter Green on the mound. I don't see them winning 2 straight against the Dodgers.
No, not against the Dodgers. No way.
And then the Big Dumper hit 60 bombs. I mean, that's a hell of
That's
a
pretty impressive.
pretty impressive for a catcher, man. Really, really
Yeah.
impressive. I don't know. I don't know that the American League. I mean, Blue Jays and Mariners getting the byes. I don't know that I like either of those teams to go to the World Series. I don't know. The Blue Jays, they, they they got some talent. It's crazy because they started off the season. I don't know how much you follow baseball, but they were having contract disputes with Vlad Jr.,
Uh-huh.
their prize star, and they really started off the season kind of subpar, not meeting expectations, and then got him
Made a
re-signed and
turnaround.
took off. And the Mariners kind of rode Cal Raleigh's bat. I just don't
Yeah.
know. The Mariners got solid pitching. They do have solid pitching, starting pitching. Their bullpen is kind of okay. Padres, man, they got a hell of a staff, and then they got a bullpen.
Yeah.
They got a really
Yeah.
good team. Mason Miller, I kind of didn't follow baseball as much in the summer, so I missed the trade deadline. I did not realize they got Mason Miller. Mason Miller is elite,
Yeah.
elite.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean,
Dude throws 103, and then his main pitch is a slider. So, so I mean,
golly.
you got a guy that can throw 103 at any time, and then his slider comes in at like 93 miles an
Yeah,
hour as well. And so I mean,
that's
he's
crazy,
he's
man.
tough to hit, and he came in against the Cubs last night and or yesterday afternoon and made them look stupid. Yeah, but the Cubs still won the game. So
Some of those pitchers blow my mind how they can do that.
yeah,
It's pretty crazy. That's
and
some serious talent.
one of the I mean the A's had him and all those young guys, and I guess they decided to get rid of Mason Miller instead of paying him. They just keep that team together for when you get to Las Vegas. They got some special players on there. You know, our
Yeah.
boy Nicholas Kurtz.
There we
I
go.
call
There
him
we
Nick.
go.
Uh, and they got some other pieces on that team, but I think that's it. You got
Um,
anything else on the other sports?
I don't think so. Nope, nope. I think that's about it. I was gonna talk about Angel Reese for a little bit, but we'll save that for later.
Okay. No, go ahead. Right now.
I'm just kidding. I have nothing to
Oh,
say about Angel
you have
Reese.
nothing to say? Okay, I thought you might. We did forget to do our check-in. Our favorite mascot.
Gosh, man.
Western Kentucky. They're crossing the Delaware. That picture, Big Red crossing the Delaware.
Bro,
God, I
this
love Big Red, and they
this
call themselves the Tops. They're
the top.
my favorite my favorite follow.
Man, that is a goated social media team right there.
I love them. I love them.
Yeah. Some
Definitely
other,
recommend anybody following that social media team. And then we got our
yeah.
bartenders bets this week.
All
I
right.
believe me and you won last week. Owen lost. You're kind of running away with it still.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just like I
Uh,
planned.
and then let's look at our picks this week. You got me. I'm taking Florida plus 7.5 over covering against Texas. I don't know, man. I'm not sold on it. This is probably more of a hate pick than anything.
I mean, it's a hate pick, but I mean, there's a little substance to it, a
A
little bit. I
little
mean,
bit.
just kind of with the questions up in the air about Texas.
That's true. That's true. And then you got Miami minus 4.5 over Florida State. Once again, I like
Yep,
your pick.
I'm gonna hold on to that one.
I kind of like that one. And then Owen is taking Vandy plus 9.5.
He's
I
taking
kind of,
all these real risky, these like, I feel like there's safer options in.
yeah. I mean, I can't say much. I also took an
Yeah,
option
yeah,
that
both of
wasn't
y'all
wasn't
did,
pretty
but
safe, but you know, it is what
so
it is. We're not gonna catch you playing conservative, right?
I think you can. I
Can
I
you? We
think you
probably
can.
can.
You've got to convince me to take those crazy picks.
Yeah,
And I've
that's
got
true.
one. I've got one next week, but I'll save that.
Okay. Okay, you must be taking Texas then.
Absolutely not.
All right, man. So that brings us to the final rinse. What you
Right.
got? You got anything for the final rinse this week?
No. Great week in sports. Got another one this week. Excited about basketball coming up, and yeah, appreciate everyone who listens.
Yeah, this is an awesome time in sports because, like you said, basketball's coming up. You know, we're gonna get that hockey's gonna start too. I know neither one of us are probably we're probably not gonna. If you're coming to the drunk take for hockey takes, then you're probably coming to the
I
wrong
mean,
place because I don't think either one of us are gonna have much on that. I
you
don't
never
really.
know. We might one day. No,
I don't know, man.
possible.
I don't want to lie to the audience. Like, I don't want to set expectations we can't live up to. I've never heard you talk hockey in my life. That's the one sport I don't think I've ever heard you talk about.
Bro, I talked about Alex Ovechkin and the
Capitals.
Washington Capitals. Okay, there, I just sold myself out right there.
Yeah, but yeah, you know, we're gonna have pretty soon. We're gonna have that day where we have NFL, college football, hockey, basketball, all the sports. You know, right? Like with if not on the same day, within a
Yep.
48 hour time frame. So.
There might be some more 2 episode weeks coming to you soon.
Yeah, especially with basketball season coming, we probably might make 2 episode weeks a staple.
Yeah, yeah, that would be awesome.
Maybe
We'll
some three
have
episode weeks on the big college football weeks.
yeah, yeah, we need to get a NBA special pod as it gets a little closer.
Absolutely. But all right, big thanks to everybody that's been watching, and you know, be really cool if you hit that subscribe button.
Yes, sir.
Like right now,
It cures
do it.
cancer.
If you've listened this far, hit the button.
Might as well.
Hit it now,
Hit it
right now.
now.
But no, for real, guys, appreciate you. Appreciate y'all. Have a good night.
See ya.